Man, my transition, me myself, how I got into landscaping, it was something that I got into after I had transitioned out of prison. As y'all may know, I did a total about close to 8.5 years in prison, 2 years in state prison, and then like 2 years or a year later, I had to go do like 6.5 years in federal prison. When I was in prison, and I had started another company, Street Elements Magazine, I was thinking about what I was going to do, and a friend of mine called in and then got me involved and told me something about property preservation. And that's when you go in and you deal with foreclosures, clean them out, do the repairs, get the yard up to date, cleaning and all that. So I got into property preservation, something that it came about. So when I got out of prison, I was at the halfway house. And you go to the halfway house, it's a transitional program where you go there and you co-ed, and you go there and you got to get a job, and you try and get back acclimated to the environment. While I was there, I was just lucky to have a business that I already had started, and I had a few finances in place to try and get things started on my own. I had someone I was able to make a couple of moves to put myself in place, to try and get something going myself. I wouldn't try to get a job driving trucks. They wouldn't hire me, even though I was qualified. Had my CDLs at the time. Couldn't get a job then doing that, so I just said I'm going to do it myself. I had enough money to go to start and bought me a couple of lawnmowers, a couple of trailers, had a truck, and basically that's what I started with. I hooked up with a company. My friend of mine helped me fill up all the paperwork. It was a blessing. You have someone else that's trying to help you with what to do, but I still had to put all the work in myself. So once we got started, me, my mom, Paul was a guy a good friend of mine, he passed. Paul was one of the ones, and even Robert, another friend of mine in the neighborhood. Those and Mr. Harvey, yeah. So it was like 5 of us at my first property that I ever got. So we went over there, me and Paul cut the yard, did everything, all the lawn work and stuff to it. First property. Turned it around, boom, 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 and that's easy. That wasn't nothing to do. It was easy. I mean, for some reason, it was just wasn't hard work to me. It just didn't seem like work. The thing about it, though, we had to wait almost 2 months or a long time before we received our first check, and that was discouraging. Doing all that work and knowing that you're going to get paid 30 days out, 40 days out, that was kind of discouraging. But I knew I could make it happen because the numbers say if I do this and they're going to pay me this, as long as I can keep doing this, the money will come back. I know how that works from hustling. And the first check came in, I was happy. I asked my mom if she still got that first check I got. I got that first check, second check, third check, fourth check, and then boom, it just was going. And because the market was good, it was going. It was a hustle every day. Up early in the morning, ready to go hit a lick. Ready every day. It's something we got to do. Start getting the maintenance. That's how I started. Property preservation. And it's something I still do today. I still do clean outs for different companies. And it's income. And if I have to, I will get these hands dirty. So that's why I always advocate the guys getting out and start your tree service, landscape company, anything, construction, anything. You get in anything. It really don't matter what field it is. You just have to be for real. That's the important part. You just got to be dead serious about, starting something and sticking with it. It just can't be I'm gonna do it and then don't do it. That shit ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work at all. Damn sure ain't. But that's how I started, and then from that point on, know, property preservation was all I was doing. At one point in property preservation, I made like $180,000 in a year from just doing houses, clean outs. That was it. I said, damn, they gave me my return. I said, 180,000. Yeah, property preservation, man, that shit booming. It's gonna happen again. The market's slow now. Whenever the market comes back down, that shit is gonna pop off again. You just gotta be in the game to even take advantage of that shit, you know. But property preservation, man, it's a good business when the market is booming. And I hate to say it that way, but it's on the expense of others who finances has ran low and they can't keep up with their mortgages. It's business. It's just how it goes. But it's always a constant reminder that, you know, keep yourself in a situation where you don't end up like that. You know, that's always my mindset. You know, make sure you got enough things in play and you think ahead of the quarter because you see what can happen. You know, so people don't think like that, but I do. Yeah, we're going to pick up our new mascot. She's going to protect everything around there. Get back in the mascot.